Hello everyone, welcome to my video. This video is about the learning curves and the life lessons. You know, people, there are so many things that we do over the years in all of our lives. If you think back to your elementary school years, in your room, that was your sanctuary, that was your fortress, and that was your island. And no one could come in without your permission. Do you remember those days when everything was good and all of us were excited about life and the living thereof? And we were all excited about the future. Did you remember those days? Those days of rushing home from elementary school to watch Batman and Robin. Da 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 da. Batman. And then of course the monsters. Dun 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 dun. Remember that? Yep, Herman and Grandpa. Do you remember all the trouble they used to get into and all that? But you know, people, the learning curves of your life. You love your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents. You love Christmases, you love Thanksgiving, you love holidays. Everything is so wonderful. And then the learning curves that none of us want begin to happen. Suddenly, we lose a loved one. Our beloved dad is gone. We have no more parents. Our grandparents are gone. And suddenly we look around. We're no longer happy with our little bitty rooms. And there comes a day that we must all step out, walk away from it, turn around and look at it for the last time. I remember back in 1969 when I left 622 West Pembroke Street for the last time. I went out front and I stood there and there was a song playing. It was I'm gonna leave old Durham town. I'm gonna leave old Durham town. I'm gonna leave old Durham town, and that leaving's gonna get me down. And that is so true. We say goodbye to our childhood homes, our beloved elementary school, and we're rushed back then into junior high, and we see so much cruelty. We come in contact with bullies that we don't want anything to do with. We come in contact with better than you are's, that their mommy and daddy bought them a brand new car, and they got all these great good looking clothes and all this, and here we are just, ordinaries. There are learning curves that come along so many times in our lives. There are things that happen, life lessons that many of us do not want. Standing and looking in the face of a loved one lying in a casket is something that none of us ever want to remember, but yet it's burned into the memories of our mind. It's there in the learning curve in our lives. And we go along, we get our own families and our children, they're little and everything's all great, and all of a sudden we see them go through the same things that we went through. And then the terrible time comes when they wave goodbye and you see them leave for the last time. Oh, they'll come and visit when they can, but it'll never be the same. Remember that song? But I wonder, could I live there anymore? And that's so true. We can't go back. There are so many life lessons that all of us go through, and things that we want to be good and better in all of our lives. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory. You have a good day.